Hey guys, Charlie McGregor, how y'all doing? Today I'm gonna do NFL Week 2 picks. I did Week 1 last week, and I was right with some of them. I was wrong with some of them. I was surprised by some of them. I mean, we're gonna go over Week 1 first, and then we're gonna do Week 2, and then I'm gonna talk about some things I didn't like. All right, so Week 1. So you had Eagles, Cowboys. Now the Eagles won, but the Cowboys surprised me. The Cowboys looked really good, except for the fact that CeeDee Lamb dropped three crucial catches. You know, at the end of the game, but the Cowboys looked good. Like, I was surprised they looked good without Micah Parsons. Even on defense, they didn't look too bad. So we'll have to see. I mean, they didn't get a lot of pressure because, Micah Parsons was that dude that got the pressure for them. But we'll have to see how the Cowboys do going forward. They weren't too bad. I'm not going to say they were great. They weren't too bad. Now, the Chargers looked really, really good. And like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if they won this game, but Chargers look really good. Like, they look like a contender. They let Justin Herbert sling that ball. Like, he had 318 yards and three touchdowns. Like, he did really well. Like, they just let him loose, and that's what they got to do, man. Cause he could do it. He could do it. I believe in Justin Herbert. Now, who would have thought that the Colts with Daniel Jones would win 33-8. Now the Dolphins don't got the not a defense. That's the problem. And Tua is just, I don't know what's wrong with Tua, to be honest. But they got smoked 32-8. He threw two picks. Then you had Daniel Jones 272 with a touchdown. And then you had a bunch of field goals, a touchdown. Daniel Jones had a 1 yard touchdown. So, Daniel Jones had two 1 yard touchdowns. And then Spencer Schrader had 3, 6, 9, 12 points. And then one touchdown, two touchdowns. So three touchdowns. Or Daniel Jones, he had two rushing touchdowns and a passing touchdown. So Daniel Jones looked really good. Tua looked terrible, to say the least. And then you had this game. Steelers won 34-32 on a field goal. And Aaron Rodgers looked like vintage Aaron Rodgers. The defense wasn't that good for the Steelers. That's usually their good point. So I don't know. Maybe their defense not that good, but TJ Watt, I don't know if he played or not. He should have, but I don't remember. But Steelers will be fine. Their defense will get it together. Mike Tomlin, yeah, everybody talks shit about him. Oh, he's 9-8 and he's still there, and they go 10-7 and barely make the playoff. Guys, he won 20 years in a row or 18 years in a row, and he never had a losing season. I don't care if you go 9-8, 10-7, 11-6. If you're competitive every year for 20 years, think about it. I'm a Bears fan. We haven't been competitive since not even 2018. But even before that, 2006, we haven't been competitive in 20 years. And Mike Tomlin has going to the playoffs or won every single year. You know how much we would love that as Bears fans just to make the playoffs? also have a coach that's consistent for 20 plus years. I mean, come on, man. But yeah, 34-32 Steelers. And Justin Fields didn't look terrible. He didn't look terrible. He didn't look good. He was mediocre, but he looked better than he looked recently. So we'll have to see how Justin Fields progresses. But yeah, the Steelers may be back. We don't know. Aaron Rodgers may be back. We'll have to see. Panthers, Jaguars. I figured Jaguars win this game. Trevor Lawrence is Trevor Lawrence. He'll have his gaze or ups, downs, arounds, whatever the fuck. But ultimately, Jags won. Cardinals, Saints. Cardinals barely won this game. The Saints, we all know, aren't probably going to be the best team in the world. So, yeah, Cardinals won. Commanders, Giants. I figured the Commanders would win this handily. The Giants, Russell Wilson, he's washed. Just give the reins to Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart, he deserves to start. I mean, in the preseason, he looked really good. So I think Jackson Dart should be the starter. But we'll see. Bucks, Falcons. Great game. Michael Penix said, "Welcome to the NFL." I mean, he looked great. He looked like a seasoned vet, even though he's his first full year in the NFL. He looked really good, so we'll have to see how Falcons do. But, Baker Mayfield did Baker Mayfield things and won the game at the end. That was just it. He just got a nice throw at the end, and they won. Bengals, Browns. Browns aren't too good. Bengals should be better. They got too much firepower over there. Their defense is just not holding up. But Bengals they should be fine. I mean, Joe Burrow. When you got a QB like Joe Burrow, you got Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Mike Gesicki, the running back, I forget who it is, but that team is just too good on offense. Too good on offense. That doesn't mean nothing because defense wins championships. They got to work on getting a defense around Trey Henderson. We'll see. Raiders, Patriots. This game surprised me. I thought New England would actually win this game because I believe in Drake May. Drake May, to me, is a really good QB. He's just got to work on being better, but I think Drake May will be fine. LV, Las Vegas Raiders might be a surprise team. You never know. They might make the playoffs. Geno Smith was really good. So maybe it wasn't the system. Maybe he's just a good QB and the Jets, just can't progress QBs. I don't know what it is with the Jets, but they just can't do it. It's like the Bears. They just can't find a QB. And when the QB leaves, they do better usually. But we'll have to see. But Vegas, they looked pretty good. 49ers, Seahawks. 49ers barely won this game. But they won a game they should have won. So there's nothing to say about it. But yeah, 49ers won. Broncos, Titans, Broncos. I mean, Bo Nix, okay. I don't know. Maybe Titans got a good defense. I don't know what it was, but he just didn't play the best game. He had a touchdown, but he threw 2 interceptions. Cam Ward had no touchdowns. He didn't play the worst, but he didn't play good either. So, Broncos got a good defense, so I ain't saying nothing about it. We'll see how Cam Ward progresses. I think he'll be fine. It's just the team he's on is not the best. Bo Nix, gotta clean up. Gotta clean up the interception. Gotta clean it up. Because you gotta be better with throwing. 25 for 40 is not gonna let you a lot of games. Cam Ward was 12 for 28. That's even not too good. So we'll have to see how he does next week. Packers Lions. This game surprised me. I didn't think the Lions would progress so bad. They degressed. Not progressed. They degressed so bad. They did. They looked disoriented. They didn't. Half the time, they didn't, I don't know. Jared Goff just didn't look like Jared Goff to me. He just looked all over the place. He didn't. I don't know. Maybe the Packers defense is that good. Or maybe the Lions, maybe Ben Johnson is just so good at O coordinator that he just made him good. I don't know what it was. We'll have to see next week. And you know who they play next week. So, and they don't look good either. Well, they looked good. I'll explain it when I get to that game. But next is Texans, Rams. All I gotta say is fucking Texans. The reason why I say that is because when they had a chance to get that touchdown before that man fumbled, I forget who it was, I was going to win $300 for my work pool. We do a pool at work, and it was literally that game I needed, and I would have been $300 richer. It was a small bet. You just go in for like $20, and you bet on the games. Well, you see which teams are gonna win, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I would have won, but whatever. Fucking Texans, man. Rams, they'll be a contender. Texans will be fine, but I don't know what's going on with CJ Stroud. We'll have to see next week if he could bounce back. I don't know. Ravens, Bills. This game, I don't even know how the Bills won. Because I was at work, and I was talking to my boss, blah, 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 blah. We're talking about the game. And I was like, man, the Bills got smoked. And he's like, no, they didn't. They won. And he showed me the score. And I was like, what? And yes, I get it. And people, if people want to criticize me, I don't give a fuck. Josh Allen had an unbelievable game. He almost had 400 yards passing, 390 for 2 touchdowns. Let's talk about Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry, 18 carries for 169 yards, which was unbelievable. So he had 10 yards a carry pretty much. He had 2 touchdowns. But he fumbled at the end of the game to lose the game. So I don't give a fuck what your stats are. You cannot fumble at the end of the game like that, especially if you're an elite running back. I don't care how many yards you got. You cannot fumble in that situation. You cannot. Unexcusable. Obviously they're still going to play him, but it's still unexcusable. I don't care who you are. But yeah, Bills win 41-40 in an unbelievable comeback win. Josh Allen did Josh Allen things, and yeah. Vikings, Bears. Oh, God. The Bears, you guys played good for 3 quarters. 3. Not 4. 3. And remember, there's 4 quarters in a football game, guys. I picked Minnesota to win, so I'm not surprised. But what I'm saying is, I was surprised that the Bears had control of the game heavily. Like, they were controlling this game. They go, they get a touchdown. Really good first drive. Caleb runs it in. He makes good throws, good decisions, and they score. Bang, 7-0. Then the disaster starts happening. It wasn't a disaster because they still were up. They were up 10-3. Then they got that pick six, 17. Oh, Vikings got that field goal, and then Wright, Roshan or Noshan Wright, whatever his name is, got that pick six, 70-yard pick six. The Bears were doing really well. And then there was just Caleb Williams missed some big throws to Cole Kmet, DJ Moore. Like, he was just Loveland. Like, he was just missing throws left and right. He looks like 2024 where He would make overthrows, underthrows. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it was just, but he's got to work on his accuracy, and that's something that I don't know. He's got the athleticism. You can't teach athleticism. You can't teach that. But you could help someone with accuracy. I don't know. But he was also pressured like over 20 times. So I don't know what to see. And then the block punt, and then the mismanagement with the 2-minute warning. Then they did that before that 2-minute warning. They did the challenge, and they lost that timeout. And then before that, they had a bunch of penalties. They do false starts, pre-snap false starts, like five drives in a row or some stupid thing like that. And it wasn't even that. They had a hold. They had a PI, arguably not a PI, arguably not a hold, but all in all, it counts as a penalty. So the Bears gotta just chalk it up and come back next week. Ben Johnson, he did a lot of good, but he was, first game as a head coach. They say it's completely different. Head coach, so he was the offensive coordinator. Head coach to offensive coordinator is completely different because he's controlling everything. You know what I'm saying? So maybe it's that dynamic of him controlling everything, or maybe Caleb Williams. I don't know. Caleb Williams is just Caleb Williams. He had a good game in the first half, and then just the whole fourth quarter, he looked like 2024 overthrows, underthrows. Like I said, just ugly accuracy. All right, week 2 picks. Week 2, Commanders, Packers. We start out with a banger. I don't know, man. I guess we'll see if Packers are for real with that defense, or was it just the Lions are that bad. Commanders, Packers. I think Commanders will still win. Commanders look good to me. Jane Daniels looks for real. Yeah, Commanders win. A close one though. It's gonna be a close game. Giants, Cowboys. I want to say I don't want to say the Cowboys, but unfortunately the Cowboys are gonna win this game. Cowboys looked really well. Cowboys looked really good. They played really well. Dak, he played really well. It was just CeeDee Lamb missed those three crucial catches. I could argue the third one, that one where he dove and missed it. That was kind of on Dak. He overthrew it, but you should have caught the first two. Come on, CD. You're making all that money. You got to kiss the ball, man. Seahawks, Steelers. I'm going to go with the Seahawks. Sam Darnold should be fine. I don't know. We'll have to see if Aaron Rodgers is for real or not. But for right now, I'm going to go with the Seahawks. Titans, Rams. I'll go with the Rams on this one. We got to see how Ken Ward plays again, like his progression throughout each week and his rookie year. But for right now, I just don't see enough for them to beat the Rams. Rams are going to be a good team and a contender. So, Bills should win this game handily. It shouldn't even be close. Bills win in a blowout. Patriots, Dolphins. I got the Patriots just the way the Dolphins played. I cannot go with the Dolphins. New England, they got Drake May. They got a pretty good supporting cast. Not the best, they got to work around them and get more players, get more star power on the offense. But in the defense is okay, I guess. But I feel like Patriots will win this game just because how bad the Dolphins are. Patriots win. Jags, Bengals. I'll go with the Bengals. Trevor Lawrence is so wishy-washy, and I don't know. I just feel like the Bengals will have a bounce-back week. Yeah, they had an off week on week 1, but it's Joe Burrow, guys. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. 49ers, Saints. 49ers, obviously the Saints, we know, everybody knows the Saints aren't going to be the best team. So, I feel like 49ers will win this game and have a big game, bounce-back game. And they'll be fine. Browns, Ravens, I feel like Ravens will smoke the Browns. I just don't see them being the Ravens. Ravens win big. Bears, Lions. As much as I want to go with the Lions, that's because it's the Bears. I got to go with the Bears. I'm going with the Bears, guys. The Bears. Bears football. We love them and hate them in Chicago. Bears win a close one. I don't know how close it's going to be. I don't know how ugly the game is going to be because the Lions, we don't know if they were that was just fluke week. We don't know if the Packers defense is that good. We don't know yet. But Bears win a close one. Hopefully. Okay, so first 3 o'clock game, Broncos, Colts. I got to go with the Broncos. And you're going to say, oh, but did you see Daniel Jones? Yes, I saw Daniel Jones, but the Broncos defense is very good. Probably one of the best in the league. So, if he does good this week against the Broncos, Daniel Jones does, then maybe he is for real. But for right now, I cannot go against the Broncos. And Bo Nix, obviously he's wishy-washy, but I feel like he'll have a bounce-back week because he's just resilient. He's got all the intangibles that you can't teach. So I feel like he'll be fine. Broncos win a close one. Panthers, Cardinals. It will be a good game just because both teams, Kyler Murray is kind of overrated, and I don't know. I just feel like Bryce Young, he's just so up and down with his career right now. I don't know which way it's gonna go yet, but I feel like the Cardinals, not Panthers, the Cardinals will win this game it will be a close game. Maybe a field goal, maybe a 1-point game. We don't know yet, but I feel like Cardinals win a close game. Eagles, Chiefs, Super Bowl rematch. I don't know who's gonna win. I can't go against the Eagles though. I love Jalen Hurts. I don't even care that he went to Alabama for the first 2 years. I don't even like Alabama, but Jalen Hurts is that dude. And everybody talks like, oh, Jalen Hurts is not that good. Guys, he's a winner, man. He just finds a way to win. He's just that dude. I'm sorry. I love Jalen Hurts. He's that dude to me. Falcons, Vikings. Now, Vikings. Was it a fluke? Were Bears that bad? I don't know. But we're going to see Michael Penix. Sunday Night Football. Prime time, baby. Prime time. I feel like it's going to be a very close game. I'm going to go with the Falcons. I'm going to go with the Falcons on this one. Yeah, it's like a whole, like my heart hurts for going for them, but my head's saying Falcons. Bucks, Texans. I feel like CJ Stroud has something to prove in this game. So I'm going to go with CJ Stroud and the Texans. Even though Baker Mayfield is that dude, I love me some Baker Mayfield, but I gotta go with the Texans. Chargers, Raiders. I'm going with the Chargers. I believe in Justin Herbert. I believe in Harbaugh. It will be a close game because the Raiders are actually pretty good too. But Monday Night Football, prime time. Chargers win. Alright, guys. This is Rocket McGordy. I'll see you in week 3. Thanks for watching. Go Bears. Just kidding. The Bears game. Ugh. That shit pisses me off. But yeah, guys. This is Rocket McGordy. Peace out.